Yeah, it's disappointing when you get a lot of chances and you don't convert them to goals. But if we weren't creating the chances, there'd be something to worry about. I think there's going to be a lot of games this year where we do create a lot of chances, and at the end of the day, you've got to stick them away to make them count. So no, but we've got players in the team that can score goals. We know that, and it's just about keep creating chances, and eventually they're going to go in.
Yeah, the stats were 39 shots, just 2 goals in these last 2 games. How do you think the team becomes a bit more ruthless? That's something the managers talked about needing.
Yeah, I think you got to keep creating the chances to be more ruthless. So as long as we're doing that, the goals will eventually come. So that's what we're hoping for.
Does it put a lot of extra pressure maybe on this game when you've had a week where you've dropped some points? Fans will expect you to beat Burton this weekend, no disrespect to them, but you kind of need to win this one now this weekend, don't you?
I think there's pressure on all games that we play. Everyone wants to beat us. We know that. So everyone's going to be on their game. Everyone's biggest game of the season. So we've just got to stick to the game plan, what we set out to do. Expect the pressure to come, but that's part and parcel of playing for Sheffield Wednesday. There's going to be pressure on us from within and from the fans and the outside. So we just got to take that in our stride and make sure we perform.
And it is still very early days. I mean, there's like 30 games to go left in the season. But even at this early stage, is it important to make sure that gap between yourselves and the top two doesn't grow too much?
I think we just got to, I know it's cliche, but just take each game as it comes, and we will obviously want to win every game that we play, and that's what we set out to do. So sometimes that doesn't happen, but again, it's about the next game and making sure we put things right. As you said, we've only got 2 points out of 6 in the last 2 games. So tomorrow is a big game for us. Yeah, we want to win. So yeah, hopefully we can do that.
How have you felt about sharing game time this season? Because there's a lot of options for the manager in midfield, and players will get an opportunity, then they'll come out of the team, and it's been sort of that case for most of the season so far. I mean, it is football, but I guess it may be frustrating at times.
Well, you want to play every game, of course, but there might be situations where you can't do that, and we've got a big squad, we've got good players in the squad, we know that, and if one person comes out and another person comes in, you're expected to do exactly the same. So I don't think it's a problem as such. I think it's good to have competition. Makes you want to perform every week. You've got to be at your best if you want to keep your shirt. So I think it's healthy competition at the end of the day. And listen, if we didn't have that, then players might get too comfortable or whatnot. That can happen. But as I said, we've got really good players in the squad in every position. And if one person comes out, then the other person can come in and do the same job.